Imagine a Maine where you can stop into your local corner store and get fresh organic products grown right in your community. Join MOFGA in our mission to put more land into organic production, support farmers, and provide hundreds of hours of educational workshops by making a donation at mofga.org today. We hope you have enjoyed this year's online Common Ground Country Fair. Imagine a Maine where you can stop into your local corner store and get fresh organic products grown right in your community.
I'm ready. Hello, everybody. This is Sarah Trunzo, coming to you live from MOFGA's Common Ground Fair here in beautiful Unity, Maine. I'm going to jump right into some music. Thank you all for tuning in. This is Fishin' Time to Kill. An eagle flies over the Androscoggin, a roll between them on four wheels. We're both looking something slightly more than wind-worn. Don't you know there's fishing time to kill? Fishing time to kill. All three of us is headed for the ocean, 'cause the water is golden there today. King tide is high and it is swelling against the shores where King Pines once laid. King Pines once laid. My daddy always said when I was little, you've got to follow that strand of fishing line. Roll it up and put it in your pocket, 'cause wouldn't you hate to cause a bird to fail to fly? Bird to fail to fly. No 12-pound test around my ankle, but there's something hard to see that holds me down. I'm looking for a higher place to pray from, waiting for the opening of the clouds, opening of the clouds. Well, thank you all for listening in. Like I said earlier, my name's Sarah Trunzo. So excited to be joining Common Ground fairgoers in this very different way. I'm in the exhibition hall on MOFGA's campus, and what you can't see in the live stream is there's like an amazing brain center of tech people and MOFGA staff and volunteers just like making it all happen and bringing you the fair virtually. I'm sure you already know about all the ways that you can support MOFGA, but being a member is a big one. And there's one other effort I wanted to share a little bit about tonight, and that's a program called Waldo County Bounty that I've been lucky to be involved with. Early this spring, when musicians tours, along with everything else on planet Earth, started canceling, I had some time, and super talented friends of mine in Waldo County reached out. I was in Nashville to say, we're putting together a hunger relief program because we anticipate there are going to be needs in the community, and this program called Waldo County Bounty sprung from that. So you can learn more about that at waldocountybounty.org, and that's also a program that's like actively raising funds to make this very local community be more food secure going into the fall and winter. MOFGA's been a huge part of that, and we're really grateful. I'm finishing up my time as campaign manager for that program, but getting the chance to do community-based work in Maine and work in ag in Maine before I started doing music pretty much influenced everything I do in all parts of my life, but very much influenced my songwriting, including this song called Food and Medicine. It's the last week of the month again, and I'm choosing between food and medicine, medicine and heat, heat and doing something with my girlfriends. I suppose the choice is easy, 'cause I refuse to let pipes freeze, let a bunch of ice bust up the best thing that I own. Nobody tells rich men what to do with their millions. Got a bunch of ideas for my $7.50. Check on the stars and smoke one cigarette after I put her to bed. Don't worry, I did not buy them on my EBT. This place was given to me for taking care of my mammy. Watch your fade to nothing while the roof goes to rust. It's hard to get out all that much, but I take her to the senior lunch just to watch her eyes light up, and so she'll let me set her hair. Nobody tells rich men what to do with their millions. Got a bunch of ideas for my $7.50. cigarette after I put her to bed. Don't worry, I did not buy them on my EBT. It's the last week of the month again, and I'm choosing between food and medicine. Thanks for your kind listening. I've been dabbling a little bit in live streaming on Facebook and other platforms where you can see that people are watching, and you can't see anything right now, but I trust that there are some MOFGA members, fair goers, other people tuning in, and yeah, I'm so happy that you're there. There's a cool marketplace set up with items that you would normally be able to find at the fair, and also I'm surrounded by, it's out of the frame, but I'm surrounded by mountains of fair t-shirts and posters and lots of cool stuff to kind of commemorate this year's fair, which is hopefully the only one we ever have to do this way. But I'm so impressed with MOFGA staff just like pivoting and reinventing this event. A lot of my songs are stories about rural Maine that I've been lucky to be able to take to Nashville and to other places and share those stories, stories that I think are really important, and also stories that I don't see represented in mainstream country music at all. I love that music, but there's a very particular viewpoint that kind of rises to the top, and it's like not the one of my friends and neighbors. It drives me nuts. So I have a lot of songs about working class northern folks, and this is one of them. This is called I Work Saturdays, and this will be coming out on a record I have coming out in January called Cabin Fever Dream. I work Saturdays, I wouldn't have it any other way. Ain't that what you're supposed to say? So God thinks that you're grateful. I missed your soccer game, but she told me that it's okay. She didn't do good anyway. I said you did not do well. The red sock cap is haddock, Reuben, lemon, and meringue. The blue seal cap is decaf, and just looking in the pie case, I wouldn't call them friends. For $11 before tips, still don't know why I was crying. The blue seal had its bypass. Winter follows fall. Weeknight evening games for basketball. You know I'm gonna catch 'em, oh, even though she won't catch one thing. Tourists take their money down the interstate. We get snow plows digging potholes, but we all so get a break. We don't require much. I know I can cover us got things that you're grateful. Gotta hope you think I'm grateful. Thank you. Thanks. Wow, it's even just one or two people clapping really works on me. I'm such a, performers are such suckers. Guys, I'm gonna play one more song. It's been so sweet and warm and homey and really like beautiful to see what folks in Unity and MOFGA staff are doing to adjust to this moment. Special thank you to Sarah, Alexander, and to April, the fair director, for facilitating and making this happen. I'm so excited. I wanted to give a plug for, on Sunday I'm gonna come back and MC, and I'm especially excited that my dear friend Tim Libby at 3 p.m. on Sunday is gonna be doing some chainsaw safety. Tune in. And once again, if you're looking to support hunger relief work in this region, Waldo County Bounty is a great place to give. You can follow them on social media. I'm all over all the social media platforms. I'd love to have you jump aboard so I can let you know when my new record comes out. And I think I'll leave it there with one more tune. And this is one from not in Maine. This is one from down south. It's called Nashville Time. You got folks who miss you, dog waiting at the door, better coals in the firebox. Why would you try for more? Your compass points ever homebound. My tracks are flying geese, and I'm a fool shown how you only play and choose me. Now we're on Nashville time, landlocked navigators trying to read the sky. Now we're on Nashville time, that gives us an extra hour, but it don't make you mine. It don't make you mine, no. I can't seem to drop my anchor. You can't seem to fill your sail. I think that I'm too small to pull the needle. You think you're too big to fail. Now we're on Nashville time. Novice soothsayers waiting for a sign. Now we're on Nashville Thanks so much for having me. Thank you, thank you. Become a member.
It's been an incredible day here at the 44th Annual Common Ground Fair, the first day of our virtual fair. I feel so honored to be a part of it and to be standing here as the sun's setting and hearing the crickets in the background. It reminds me of all the years that I've had coming to the fair with my family and being a part of it, and how special this place is. And I hope that all of the incredible people today have helped to share that in your own homes. I want to also thank again some of the folks who helped to make the virtual fair possible this year. Longfellow Greenhouse, Lee Auto Malls, Bangor Savings Bank, Belfast Co-op, and Pulp and Wire have all helped to sponsor today and make this whole event possible. And we have lots more exciting music this evening. After I get done, we're going to go to a whole host of folks from around Maine singing some of your favorite songs, folk classics, country, all kinds of good stuff. So you're going to want to stay tuned to that. And though we're getting done on the fairgrounds today, of course the fair store remains open. Please go to fairstore.mofga.org and get all kinds of incredible gifts for the holidays, whatever you want to do, but support the folks who come and make this such a special place every year. I'd also love to encourage people to make a donation at fair.mofga.org and become a member. Membership is so important to organizations that do important work like MOFGA around the state, and this is an important event to be a member of. And I'm a member myself. I give on the monthly basis just so I make sure that I don't miss it every year when it's time to re-up. And I know so many folks who come to the fair will get their membership when they come in through the gate. And this year, you can't come through the gate, but you can still support the incredible and important work that MOFGA does through membership. I also just want to say to everyone who has helped to make this day possible, on the media side, WERU, helping to put out the keynote, simulcasted, and Omain Studios team, who's helped to build it, helped to create this event, and the passionate volunteers, and especially MOFGA staff who've put in countless hours to make this event a big success. And so without further ado, as the sun is almost setting over the trees behind me, I just want to encourage you again, go to fair.mofga.org. There'll be lots of content. You can look at the schedule for tomorrow. We've got a whole host of new slate of people and presentations, and we can continue to just make this organization supported in the ways that are meaningful to everybody who knows it and loves it. So from the fairgrounds, we're going to go to some amazing music queued up for you, and sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Welcome, everybody. Glad to be here at the Common Ground Country Fair. And we got a few fiddle tunes for you here. That was Springtime in the Valley, tune I got from Tom McCreesh, fiddler, and Waynesboro, which is a tune we played for lots of contra dances over the years, and that's an Americanized version of the Irish tune Over the Moor to Maggie.
And I'd like to introduce you to John Pranio.
Hi there, this is Toki Oshima,
Thank you.
wearing her Common Ground Fair t-shirt.
Right in the spirit of things. So we're going to do a song that we love to do at weddings and for fun. It's called Going Steady. It was recorded by Hot Rise, the bluegrass band that we used to listen to. But it was written by Farron Young.
It's a little tight here in the old Alfred Ace. We're sitting in a little mobile home, right where the table usually goes, and we're gonna make the best of this space and play a couple songs here. Me and my baby, we're going steady. We're not married, we're getting ready to tie the knot. I'm gonna make her my own. Now that I've found her, I'm gonna keep her. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers. She's my baby, she's going steady with me. Well, I've been honky-tonkin' round nearly about all my life. Now that I've found a steady girl, I'm gonna make my wife. All you rounders, leave her alone. Don't you even try to call her on the phone. She's my baby, she's going steady with me. Me and my baby, we're going steady. We're not married, we're getting ready to tie a knot. I'm gonna make my own. Now that I found her, I'm gonna keep her. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers. She's my baby, she's going steady with me. Don't get the ring and be on her way. See the preacher man. When you say I do, sweetheart, I'll put the ring in your loving hand. Everything turned out fine. I'll be yours and you'll be mine. You're my baby, you're going steady with me. I said, you're my baby, you're going steady with me. 2, 3.
Hey, welcome. My name is Caroline Cotter, Thanks a lot for coming to this year's virtual Common Ground Fair. I'm going to play you some original songs. I hope you enjoy them. This first one's called My Evergreen. When I found you, I found me, like that winter coat that fits so comfortably, so warm, all wrapped in red, with a hood to keep my head. You cover me. When I found you, I found me, like the ocean's waters that will never freeze. You see, now I know how to wait for the salt to bring a taste to all that's weak. When I found you, I found my feet. They were here this whole time, just keeping the beat. But now I can waltz so real, babe, I'll move the way I feel. This dancer's freed. When I found you, I found trees, but not the kind with dried up all brown crispy leaves, just the kind that smells so good even when you cut its wood. My evergreen, ooh, the kind that smells so good even when you cut its wood. My evergreen. When I found you, I found peace, even in the times I'd expected the least. No more fast, no more slow. I've got nowhere to go, I'm just at ease. No more fast, no more slow. I've got nowhere to go. I found me. Got some amazing cricket sounds out here. I hope you can hear them. They're making me smile. I'll move on and play you a song that I wrote a couple of years ago, about a year and a half ago. I was working with some other songwriters in Maine, in the Portland area, to write a song a week for 6 weeks, and I'd never done a challenge like that. But it was a worthy challenge. It got me writing, and what I learned about myself is that I am a fantastic procrastinator, and so every week we were meant to hand one in on Wednesday, and sure enough, I would wait until Tuesday night to start my song, and it just got worse and worse. And finally, I was handing songs in late on Thursday. The song that I got out of it is called Don't Wait. Don't wait for the sun to rise to get out of bed. Don't wait for money to get you ahead. Don't wait for praise to feel proud and strong. Don't wait for true love to feel melt to get out and go. Don't wait for the stars to put on a show. Don't wait for the ones to take their time. Don't wait, it starts when you make up your mind. Don't wait, it starts when you make up your mind. I saw an owl hold a candle in the wind. The breeze blew fast and hard and lit up both his wings. The air flew bright and high deep into the night, never to return. He shines in eternal light. I saw a whale open up his eyes to see a deep sea diver swimming fast and wild and free. The whale turned blindly to the left and in his right. He left the blessed soul shining in eternal light. Well, I am yours and you are mine. Hold me, feed me, burn me, leave. I don't tell lies, I don't believe you are yours and I am mine. Open windows, open doors. Well, I saw a wolf take a fork to feed his kin. The sky opened up and then filled the space within. The waves through the water carried them far out of sight, never to come back. They shine in eternal light. I am yours and you are mine. Hold me, feed me, burn me, leave. I don't tell lies, I don't believe you are yours and I am mine. Open windows, open doors. Well, I saw a snake make a deal with the mud. He said, if you conceal me, I will give you all of my love. The snake buried deep while the mud just held him tight. Both of them now they shine in eternal light. Well, I am yours and you are mine. Hold me, feed me, burn me, leave. I don't tell lies, I don't believe you are yours and I am mine. Open windows, open doors. I am yours and you are mine. Hold me, feed me, burn me, leave. I don't tell lies, I don't believe you are yours and I am mine. Open windows, open doors.
Hi, we're Twisted Maple, 2/3 of the Ale House String Band, which is on hiatus during the pandemic. We'd like to share some of our music we've been working on. This first one is called Whole. There's a hole in my pocket. I'll have to watch it, 'cause I'm losing things that are important to me. Like the ring that you gave me under the oak tree when I sang that song that you loved so well. Oh, the hole might be in my soul. Well, I hope I don't know that would rock me to the core. Remember the time when it don't matter much. A watch or a trinket, a thimble or blanket. There are so many memories that could go away. Oh, the hole might be in my soul. Oh, the hole might be in my soul.
So this next song is a song I wrote. Wow, it says back here in July of 2018, and it's one that I do with Ale House, and I do miss our friend Brian on this one a little bit. It's called "Sweet Old Dog," and it's about some of the problems that we have going on, and some of the things we do to distract ourselves. Why should I write a story no one wants to hear? Put my pen to my paper and hope I draw you near. Because words can inspire, they can push right through the mire of deception and fear. They like the truth, so I'll give them a pickup truck. Give them a long dirt road. Give them the boys done you wrong. Give them what they know. Give them a sweet old dog. And a river slow as the sweetest love. So I give them hope. There are families at the border, people keeping law and order. They're all doing what they can with what they've got.
One fears for their lives and the other for their family, and you can't tell who is who and who is not. So I'll give them a big country truck, give them a long dirt road, give them the boys Johnny Roll. Give them what they know, give them a sweet old dog, and a river slow as the sweetest love. So I'll give them hope. When we listen to comment, not to understand, things get twisted and lost and out of hand. And I'm tired of the anger, I'm tired of the lies. I just wanna reach out and hold your hand. So I'll give them a big truck, give them a long dirt road, give them the boys Johnny Roll. Give them what they know, give them a sweet old dog, and a river slow as the sweetest love. So I give them hope. I'll give you hope. Give me hope. Give me hope.
Do a song called The Compass Song by Michael Zook. Michael used to be active in MOFGA. He's a good friend of ours, and a couple weeks before he passed away, he asked us to learn this song, so we've been singing it ever since. He wrote the song when he was 16. What's that? Well, way up north, where the spruce tree grows, that's where I'd like once more to go. Where the beaver builds his dam and every forest in the land comes alive and singing in the early morning sun. Well, way out west, where the cattle roam, that's where I'd like to build my home. Where the painted sunset skies in the evening fill the skies with colors purple, blue, and red. Well, way down south, where the rivers flow, that's where I long once more to go. To that homestead on the hill, in the evening it was still. You could hear the whistling of the stately pine. Well, way back east, by the deep blue sea, that's where I long once more to be. Where the schooner boats of old, with their great white sails unfurled, from Boston well, way up yonder by the Golden Gate, that's where I'm bound one of these days. So I hope that you are fine in whatever state of mind you chance to find yourselves today. Well, way up yonder by the Golden Gate, that's where I'm bound one of these days. So I hope that that you are fine in whatever state of mind you chance to find yourself today. So fare thee well, my good old friend. I love you still, I knew you when. We will travel with your song, take your memory along, as long as apples bloom in the spring. I did. All right. Well, we're Dave and Fran, and we're going to do a song that I wrote called Ripened Fruit. It's a song about our homestead. The old farmhouse was built in 1845, and there's a bunch of other buildings on the property, including a garage, workshop where I make wooden canoes and Fran makes brown ash baskets. There's a wood shed, there's a greenhouse, an old tool shed, and of course all the vegetable gardens and flower gardens. And right in the middle of that whole circle, there's a big old white cedar tree. And it's probably about 100 years old, and that tree is special to me because that's what wooden canoes are made out of. And also when we're working out in the gardens, we often find pottery shards and that sort of thing from people who lived here before and had their own lives in the last few centuries. So this is called Ripened Fruit. Spring flowers bloom by the step. Ravens we know at the compost crow. There's a promise that we kept. Many have been here before us. We dwell in the echoes of their lives. Depths of the yard yield ceramic shards to speak of those who thrive. Deep red wine, flaming fire, ripened fruit of my desire. Ocean wind in the sheets of our bed. Friends of years, coyotes call, onion braid upon the wall. To this house and this land we are wed. Wine, flaming fire, ripened fruit of my desire. Ocean wind in the sheets of our bed. Friends of years, coyotes call, onion braid upon the wall. To this house and this land we are wed. Old friends and family and neighbors break bread with us close by the fire. They help us to sing to their love. We cling before the mortal self grows tired. The larder is laden workshop bears baskets and canoes. Make a joyful sound to this life. We found what it asks, we will not refuse. Deep red wine, flaming fire, ripened fruit of my desire. Ocean wind in the sheets of our bed. Friends of years, coyotes call, onion braid upon the wall. To this house and this land we are wed. That's a bowed psaltery that Fran is playing, by the way, if you haven't seen one before.
Welcome, Common Ground Fair viewers, near and far.
We are Anana Sisters in Rhythm with special guest Paul D'Alessio.
So I wrote this because we spend a lot of time questioning our own worth. And this is a reminder of what you all hold inside. And this is called The Love That You Are. Breathe in the light, fill in the cracks, help ease the tears that are crying. Breathe in the air, fill up your life with beauty that lives all around you. Do you know the love that you are? It starts with a spark in your heart.
Tori Morrow wrote this song.
I realize when I ask you all to sing along, it's probably hard with masks, but you can hum, maybe. A whole new experience. For those of you out there in video world, we do have a beautiful audience here, and it's a beautiful day, and we're just really happy to be together and be able to do this on some level. What's the next song?
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
So the next song is we're going back in our all of our fundus of songs, and we had this song Aye, which we're playing now. Have been playing that for a long time, and 2 years ago we were fortunate enough to do a Europe tour. We taught in Italy, in Tuscany, and then we went to my hometown in southern Germany, and we were practicing for our next day concert, and I had a violin there, and we were thinking, why don't we make this song into something with a violin? So we actually rewrote the song, gave it a little facelift, a little new paint, and also have the beautiful guitar of Paul accompanying us on this piece, and it's a real fun piece to dance, even chair dancing or wildly crazy all over the lawn. So please enjoy the music. Thank you.
Hi, we're going to sing a song for you. This is one I wrote called Why Can't We Be Like Flowers in the Garden? And my name's Kat Logan, and this is my granddaughter, Clara Simpson.
Hi.
Why can't we be like flowers in the garden? All colors like the rainbow side by side. The bud, the bloom, the flower, all hold a special power, and together become more beautified. Not one flower feels better than the other, and not one bloom will be stealing all the sun. When everything is shared and for each other cared, there's plenty to go around for everyone. Why can't we be like flowers in the garden? All colors like the rainbow side by side. The bud, the bloom, the flower, all hold a special power, and together become more beautified. For all of us are sharing space together on this sweet earth that's riding with the stars. Within the little seed is all we ever need to discover the beauty of who we are. Why can't we be like flowers in the garden? All colors like the rainbow side by side. The bud, the bloom, the flower, all hold a special power, but together become more beautified. Why can't we be like flowers in the garden, where bees and butterflies are safe to play? Sharing sun and rain, our roots are much the same, but together make the prettiest bouquet. Why can't we be like flowers in the garden? All colors like the rainbow side by side. The bud, the bloom, the flower, all hold a special power, and together become more unified. The bud, the bloom, the flower, all hold a special power, and together become more beautified. Thanks, Clara. This is a song I wrote called Moments. Time moves in circles. Time moves in patterns that don't seem real. We're here for a short moment, looking for love to be revealed. These are the things that keep moving all around me. Oh, what will I do with this moment? With this moment, gather around. What use is trying? What use is knowing we just don't know? So come here and come to the Spirit, and come to the places you want to go. These are the things that keep moving.
were angels all around us, and I wrote it for my nephew Eric and his bride Stephanie when they got married. How did I find you? I was looking all my life for someone to share this world with me. Oh, a blessing must have come from the heavens up above, and the angels must have known who the perfect one would be. And there were angels all around us, dancing in the air and laughing everywhere. And there were angels all around us. They saw our love was true, and now I'm here with you. We'll start our lives together on this day, and the angels say will help us on our way. So put your hand in mine, say you'll be my bride, and on this day I'll start my life with you. And I pray that I will be a better man than what you see, with angels on my side. I'll love you all the time, and I'll give you all the love this heart can give, and we'll share a piece of heaven as we live. There were angels all around us, laughing in the air and dancing everywhere. And there were angels all around us. They saw our love was true, and now I'm here with you. Start our lives together on this day, and the angels say will help us. The angels say will help us. The angels say will help us on our way. Here we go.
Hi, everybody. We are the Main Squeeze Accordion Ensemble based in Portland, Maine. We're here to play some great songs for the Common Ground Fair 2020. I love to go wandering along the mountain track, and as I went, I learned to sing, and that's on my back. Valkyrie, 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 Valkyrie.
here's some Quebecois reels. First is Reel Belle Gaspésie. The second one is Louis Cyr. And the third is Hommage à Jos Cormier.
1, 2, 3.
sea shanty. Actually, this is a riverboat shanty called Roll the Woodpile Down. Way down south where the cocks do crow, way down in Florida, the pretty gals strum on the old banjo, and we'll roll the woodpile down. Rollin', rollin', rollin' the whole world round, that brown gal of mine on the Georgia line, and we'll roll the woodpile down.
Oh, roust and buster is the cry,
Way down in Florida,
a sailor's wages never high,
and we'll roll the woodpile down. Rollin', rollin', rollin' the whole world round, that brown gal of mine on the Georgia line, and we'll roll the woodpile down.
Oh, when I was a young man in me prime,
way down in Florida,
I'd chase them pretty girls 3 at a time,
and we'll roll the woodpile down. Rollin', rollin', rollin' the whole world round, that brown gal of mine on the Georgia line, and we'll roll the woodpile down. Well, now I'm old and turning gray,
way down in Florida,
the pretty young girls, they all run away,
and we'll roll the woodpile down.
Rollin', rollin', rollin' the whole world round,
that brown gal of mine on the Georgia line,
and we'll roll the woodpile down.
Curly's on the old Rantan,
way down in Florida,
Curly's just a down east man,
and we'll roll the woodpile down. Rollin', rollin', rollin' the whole world round,
that brown gal of mine on the Georgia line,
and we'll roll the woodpile down.
Oh, heave her high and we'll heave her low,
way down in Florida,
we'll heave her up and away we'll go,
and we'll roll the woodpile down. Rollin', rollin', rollin' the whole world round, that brown gal of mine on the Georgia line, and we'll roll the woodpile down. Well, one more heave and that'll do,
way down in Florida,
and we're the bullies for to kick her through,
and we'll roll the woodpile down.
Rollin', rollin', rollin' the whole world round, that brown gal of mine on the Georgia line, and we'll roll the woodpile down. Rollin', rollin', rollin' the whole world round, that brown gal of mine on the Georgia line, and we'll roll the woodpile down.
Hello, we are the Court Jesters. This is John Hasnett.
Hello, how are you?
I'm Tina Sharust. Welcome to our music room.
Virtual 2020 Common Ground.
Yes. So thank you for watching our video. I understand that people will have tip jars out, but we really do ask, in lieu of tips, please support local. Go to your local farmer's market or your local farm stand or your local store.
Buy local.
Okay, please.
It's a little song called Outside My Door. Outside my door, there's a lady. She's downtrodden and poor, with a light of eyes faded. Carries a life around, shop back will not be downs. Just another face in the crowd outside my door. Outside my door, there's a schoolyard where the one stood swing 10 things, escape control cars. Because the playground isn't anymore. From crying out to your health and safety loss, where a child can't be a kid anymore. Outside my door. All that she gonna hide inside, not going out of my door. No, 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 no. Outside my door, there's an old man. I think his name is Charlie. Kids call him the Boogeyman. Used to walk every man with Emily. Knew his shot right across the sea. But now she's gone and his heart lies empty outside my door. Outside my door. Outside my door. Outside my door. Ooh. Outside my door. A little song from our new album. It's going to be called
Nobody's Fool.
Nobody's Fool. Nobody's sweating like me. Hey, we are now going to do a song for the Common Ground 2020 online special. This is a cheeky little number that we wrote. Will be on our CD coming out. It's called Nobody's Fool, which will be out in time for Hurt. And it goes a little bit like this.
The name of the song is Newtown.
I knew that. Just text it.
Waiting for you as the bus passes through to a new town. Waiting so long as the bus carries on to a new town. There's miles and miles to go. Yes, there's miles and miles and miles and miles to go. But I'm coming home to you. Yes, I'm coming home to you. Looking for you as the dawn breaks through on a new town. Looking so hard as the bus speeds past every new town. There's miles and miles to go. Yes, there's miles and miles and miles and miles to go. But I'm coming home to you. Yes, I'm coming home to you. Thousands of faces, with kings of the road and the miles of wide open spaces. Is this the American dream? From your high-rise house to your crystal clear mountain streets. And every day it's a getaway, and my getaway is getting home to you. Home to you. Home to you.
My name is Catherine Rhoda. I'm joining you from Hiram, Maine, in southern Oxford County. The Saco River runs through it. I want to acknowledge that this is traditional Abenaki territory. I'm going to start out by sharing a couple of vintage songs from the Grange. The farmer is the chief of the nation, the oldest of nobles is he. How blessed above others his station, from want and from envy how free. His patent was granted in Eden, long ages and ages ago. Oh, the farmer forever. 3 cheers for the plough, spade, and hoe. You may talk of all the nobles of the earth, of the kings who hold the nations in their throne. But in this we all agree, if we only look and see, that the farmer is the man who feeds us all. So take him by the hand, all ye people of the land. Stand by him whatever troubles may befall. We can say whatever we can, but the farmer is the man. The farmer is the man who feeds us all. There's the president who occupies the chair of the nation in the mighty Congress Hall. And the members too are great, who are sent from every state. Yet the farmer is the man who feeds them all. There are governors and legislators too, who have pledged themselves to heed the people's call. Yet in this they all agree, and can raise each member's fee, while the farmer is the one who feeds them all. So take him by the hand, all ye people of the land. Stand by him whatever troubles may befall. We can say whatever we can, yet the farmer is the man. The farmer is the man who feeds us all. And there are speculators all around, you know, who are sure to help each other roll the ball. So the people they can fleece and take so much apiece, while the farmer is the man who feeds them all. From the rising to the setting of the sun, both monopolies are surely bound to fall. Onward in the fight, and we'll battle for the right, while the farmer is the man one who feeds us all. So take him by the hand, all ye people of the land. Stand by him, whatever troubles may befall. We can say whatever we can, yet the farmer is the man. The farmer is the man who feeds us all. Thank you. I probably should acknowledge these songs that were written over a century ago are obviously not gender inclusive, and I regret that, and I'm going to present them as historical pieces, hopefully in the best spirit in which they were written. The Grange was a pretty interesting organization. It still is there. So it's still possible to get involved with the Grange. It began after the Civil War as a way to help rural people recover from the stresses and strains of the time. They were dealing with a lot of monopolies and just barriers to their economic well-being. And it also, of course, has been a very important social gathering place. I will be doing some more Grange songs later in my program. I should probably let you know I've got actually a whole page about Grange songs on my website. So I'll take a moment to point my website out to you, catherinerhoda.com. And I do have a tip jar at paypal.me/CatherineRhoda. And so if you'd like to know more about Grange songs, or you'd like to have me present Grange songs to your group when the time is right, please be in touch. I'm going to pick up my accordion next. Excuse me. And I'm going to sing a song that I wrote. It's about firewood. It's called Haul and Stack. I'm sure any of you who burn wood can relate to that. Haul and stack, see it out your window. Haul and stack, you see it covered with snow. Leaves of green and branches brown, now the saw has brought them down. Take the harvest of the grove, bring it home to fuel the stove. Haul and stack, see it out your window. Haul and stack, you see it covered with snow. Gratitude to birch, to oak, when we kindle, when we stoke. Gratitude to Mapleton, warming us the winter through. Haul and stack, see it out your window. Haul and stack, you see it covered with snow. Gratitude to soil, to air, all our relations everywhere. Since Prometheus stole the flame, it has ever been the same. Centuries of hearthfire glow as generations come and go. On stack, see it out your window. All in style, see it covered with snow. Blessings as we take our turn, as our fires and passions burn. Warmth and comfort, friends and kin, till we ourselves are gathered in. With snow.
about that bitter cup of tea. Come and listen to my story. In Oblivion 1, 2, 3. How they taught me life, and then they set me free. Well, the first girl's got brown eyes. They'd spoken none but love. along with the mind. Spent the passion-filled summer, yeah, time out of mind. But the flames of her hair turn to embers burning me. That's why she's the last letter in that bitter cup of tea. And the future I am told, working hard in the winter, her love kept me from the cold. When winter turned to spring, found she was loving more than me. That's why she's the next in that bitter cup of tea. Come listen to my story of things that happened to me. Another sad, sad story. Stop that bitter cup of tea. Come listen to my story of women 1, 2, 3. How they taught me life. Then they set me free.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Armstrong, and I'm glad to share some songs with you here for the Common Ground Fair. Here's a song that I wrote when I told a friend of mine, Susan Poulin, that I kept forgetting to take the goats their treats. And she said, how about you just write a song about it, and that will help you remember. So here's the little song called Going to the Barn. We're going to the barn, going to the barn, going to the barn in the morning. Gotta take the milk pail, gotta take the wash bucket, gotta take the goats their treats. Oh, garlic is great, kale is too. Apple cores are yummy, they know what to do. Munch it up, crunch it up, swallow it down. Going to the barn in the morning. Going to the barn. Going to the barn. We're going to the barn in the evening. Gotta take my sweetie, gotta take a break now. Gotta give the farmers a treat. Yes, the hay loft is great. Rocking chairs too. Homebrew is wonderful, we know what to do. Fill the cup, tip it up, swallow it down. Going to the barn in the evening. Going to the barn in the morning. We're going to the barn, yes, going to the barn, woo! Going to the barn in the morning.
Hey folks, my name is Martin Swinger. I'm happy to be your entertainer for the next half hour. The biggest uncle I ever had asking me, do you want to go fishing? A bucket of minnows, tying a hook on the line. The biggest uncle I ever had steering a boat over Lake Wapapella, soda in the ice chest, stories to pass the time. And then he'd put fried fish and coleslaw and hush puppies on my plate. For a boy of 9 years old, it was the best meal that I ever ate. And then he'd pat me on the shoulder, tell me how much fun he'd had. Hubert was the biggest uncle that I ever had. The biggest uncle I ever had, changing gears on a John Deere combine, holding me up in the seat so I could lend a hand. The biggest uncle I ever had, he plowed straight roads like rays to a sunset, had a dry summer, had to irrigate the land. His days were long and dirty, but he did his work with joy. Back home after supper, he'd fall asleep in the lazy boy. But he was in the field at sunrise, even after his back got bad. Hubert was the biggest uncle that I ever had. Biggest uncle I ever had would speak from the pulpit on a Sunday morning, sing about the gospel dwelling in Beulah land. The biggest I ever had, saying let's all rise for all 100. He'd pass the collection plate and he'd shake your hand. His hands were rough and gnarly, and his face was weathered skin. Smelled like oats and barley, and he always wore a grin. Though I only saw him once a year, I never saw him mad. Hubert was the biggest uncle that I ever had. Go tell Aunt Rhody, go tell Aunt Rhody, go tell Aunt Rhody, the old gray gander's dead. The one she was saving, the one she was saving, the one she was saving to make a feather bed. Biggest uncle I ever had, he wandered off on a rainy evening, went down the road and forgot how to find his way. The biggest uncle I ever had got lost in thought till his mind started slipping. When they found him, he didn't have a word to say. First he started losing keys, and then he started losing time. Church, the farm, the family disappearing from his mind. When they called to say he passed away, made me sad. Because Hubert was the biggest uncle that I ever had. Yeah, Hubert was the biggest uncle that I ever had. True story about my Uncle Hubert. Farmer, fisherman, preacher, friend. So I'd like to share a couple of seasonal songs with you here, if I may. Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. your mama good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. You're gonna spread your wings. You're gonna spread your wings and you take to the sky. But till that morning, there is nothing, no, there is nothing can harm you. With Daddy and Mammy standing by. With Daddy and Mammy standing by. With Daddy and Mammy standing Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eye. A fantabulous night to make a romance beneath the cover of October skies. And all the leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. And I'm trying to heartbeats that play soft and low. And all the night's magic seems to whisper and hush, and all the soft moonlight seems to shine your blush. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some sweet romance with you, my love? I just gotta make love to you tonight. I can't wait till the morning has come, and I know now the time is just right, and straight into my arms you will run. And when you come, my heart will be waiting to make sure that you're never alone. There and then all my dreams will come true, dear. There and then I will make you my own. Every time I touch you, you just tremble inside, and I know how much you want me. That can't hide. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some sweet romance with you, my love? Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich, and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, won't you hush, little baby, won't you hush, little baby, don't you cry, don't you cry, don't you cry. Right out. Thanks. I hope you enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun with it. 9, I'd like to share a song about one of my very favorite plants. But you can probably tell that if you know anything about me at all, I don't write any songs simple. I like to mix things up a little bit. So this is a song for my daughter, Jess. Bright flower, yellow and gold, orange and burgundy hue. World knows sunflower and what helianthus will do. Whether 1 foot or 5 foot or 20-foot tower, she holds up her face so high. In a field or a bed, she will lift up her head and follow the sun through the sky. Be a sunflower with your face to the sun. You cannot see shadows behind you. Be a sunflower till your dark is undone and the brilliance of your light can find you. Believe in your truth, let it shine through, for this is what sunflowers do. 10 years after disaster, a nuclear plant melting down, arsenic, copper and lead, chromium poisons the ground, till someone discovers there's one kind of flower whose roots take those toxins in hand. Sunflowers are planted all over Chernobyl, cleansing and healing the land. Be a sunflower with your face to the sun. You cannot see shadows behind you. Be a sunflower till your dark is undone and the brilliance of your light can find you. Believe in your truth, let it shine through, for this is what sunflowers do. Day room, padded for safety, a girl cries and tries not to hear. Voices say she's not worthy, she should just end it all here. But a new voice is calling her up from her madness to turn from the darkness and run. Lean into the glimmer, electric and shining, and find your way back to the sun. Be a sunflower with your face to the sun. You cannot see shows behind you. Be a sunflower till your dark is undone and the brilliance of your light can find you. Believe in your truth, let it shine through, for this is what sunflowers do. I'm sorry for lies they left in your bed. Show them what you're made of. Lift up your head. Be a sunflower with your face to the sun. You cannot see shadows behind you. Be a sunflower till your dark is undone and the brilliance of your light can find you. Believe in your truth, it's believing you shine through. This is what sunflowers do.